I was visiting this castle here in Romania and checking my portfolio. And I realized one thing. Bitcoin is smashing all-time highs, but my altcoins are actually dropping in value. My Ana, Ethereum, Solana investments, they are not performing really well. They're consolidating, and some of them, like ENA, they're actually dropping down in a sharp movements. And I was wondering, what is the reason for that? Now, I had to open the chart, and I had to open the Bitcoin dominance chart. When I saw this chart, everything became clear. In this video, I want to present you Bitcoin dominance and explain what is waiting for us when Bitcoin is going to stop pumping up and when altcoin season is finally going to start. Now, I'm sure that you saw this chart before because I was showing this chart in multiple previous videos. At the bottom of the chart, you can see 3 cycle indicators. This is the 2-week indicator, the 1-week indicator, and the 3-day cycle indicator. Now, each of these indicators are showing how Bitcoin dominance is performing relative to its length. So, if we take a look at the 2-week cycle indicator, we can see that we're actually trending up for almost half a year, actually more than half a year right now. Basically, in November, Bitcoin started to rally up. Let me just disable this 3-day cycle just to make this chart a little bit better. And let me disable my private indicator. Now, you can see that Bitcoin dominance was going up, meaning that Bitcoin was outperforming altcoins the whole this time. Okay, now we had this sharp decline where altcoin actually surged. Your favorite Ethereum went from 1.6K, 1600 to 2500. And if you're following this channel right here, we caught this move and actually we sold Ethereum. I sold Ethereum at 2.3K, but I bought Ethereum below 1.6K right here. Okay, so what is actually happening in this location right here is that the altcoins were outperforming Bitcoin once again. Now, in the recent week, we've seen Bitcoin going up. We've seen Bitcoin smashing all-time highs and Bitcoin dominance growing up. And everybody's asking, so what the heck? Why we're actually not performing as intended? Why the altcoin season is still not there? And when should I enter altcoins once again? And the answer is right here in the charts in front of you. Now, let me remove all these blue lines from the screen. Now, if I zoom out and I take a look at the cycle indicators, it is clear that we just stopped on the 2-weekly cycle. It means that we are about to enter the altcoin season. The 1-week cycle also topped right here, okay? And it has a counter reaction. So every single time when the altcoin season starts, it is not 100% clear. We have this counter reaction as we're having right now. So this is the start of the altcoin season. This is the counter reaction where we are shaking out participants, where last participants are actually selling their altcoins. And right after that, we might consolidate slightly more and we are going to go down. The Bitcoin dominance is going to go down within the next few weeks, and we are going to enter the real altcoin season where your favorite alts actually are exploding in price and performing really, really well. Now, to prove my point, I want to show the last time this happened. If we go back here into the November 2024, we've seen a similar situation where the 2-week cycle topped right here, and we had the reaction to the downside. However, this was not a real altcoin season because it only lasted about the month of time from November to December. The real altcoin season happened 3 years ago. Remember 2021 when every single altcoin went up? Yes. So we had a similar situation. Look, we actually topped right here, the 2-weekly cycle top, and we needed some time to consolidate. This was the first altcoin season, okay? The very first one when your altcoin surged up. However, at the end of 2020, and especially the beginning of 2021, the Bitcoin price went up like crazy. From 20K, it went to 60, 64K. True altcoin season actually started in January 2021, and it lasted up until the bear market of 2022, outperforming extremely well. And well, you know what happened? FTX collapsed, Bitcoin started to rally, and it's rallying since then. It is performing extremely well, and right now we have an exceptional case. Again, we topped on the 2-weekly cycle, we topped on the 1-weekly cycle, and we are going to see an altcoin season. I cannot tell you exactly how much Bitcoin dominance is going to drop, but from the previous experiences, we can expect 55%. Now, if this happens, it means your favorite coins like XRP, Solana, Ethereum, everything rolling up and doubling in price. And that's exactly what we want. Now, to finish off this video, I want to show you 2 more things. I have developed a green and red stripes that you can actually use as a separate indicator on TradingView. This shows the points when they're interested in buying or selling any financial asset. You can apply it on the Bitcoin dominance, then you're going to understand when the altcoin season is going to come, or you can even apply it on the Bitcoin chart. Look, let me just open Bitcoin, and you will see a bunch of green and red stripes. The green zones are buying zones. The red zones are selling zones. So looking at this chart on the weekly, I can already immediately identify that Bitcoin is going to have a retracement combined with the 60-day cycle low, which is planned for the beginning of January. I expect Bitcoin to drop from here for the next 1 to 2 weeks. 1 to 2 weeks of sideways consolidation and a bearish retracement. And from there, we are going to go up once again. Now, these indicators, including the cycle indicators that you've seen before, are available for everyone who subscribed for Strategy Master newsletter. If you want to find Strategy Master, just go down in the description below. I'm going to show the website right here. So this is the Strategy Master website, which consists of a trading newsletter, cycle indicators, and a private VIP group. Here, I was talking about the upcoming Bitcoin cycle low already a week ago. Okay, so everything that happens in the market, we already know, we already discussed that, and we already are waiting for the Bitcoin cycle low to happen. Now, once you're ready to trade, once you're ready to invest, go to my description once again and click on the BTCC link. BTC is currently giving 10% deposit bonus for everyone who uses my link. If you deposit $10,000, you will get $11,000. So basically $1,000 for free. I use BTC for my own trades, and I'm very happy with them. Right here, if you click this link in my description, you'll be redirected to BTCC, and here you will see the 10% deposit bonus. That's more than 300 crypto future pairs, offers up to 500x leverage, and of course, you don't need to use any VPN, whether you're in US, Europe, Australia, or anywhere else. Join my link, join me trading cycles, and let's make money with cryptocurrencies together. See you in the next one. And don't forget to visit Romania. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, but not on Saturday. Saturday, there are too many people around. See ya.